Have you ever wondered what happens to all the waste we throw away? Every single day, millions of tons of waste ends up in landfills, harming our planet. But what if waste wasn't waste at all? What if it was an opportunity? Introducing RecycLink, a smart waste to product marketplace that turns trash into treasure. Now you might all have a question. Why us? We create a direct connection between waste generators, recyclers, and upcyclers, ensuring the waste finds new value instead of ending up in landfills. Now let's see how our application actually works. So, in the beginning, we have the landing page. The first page the user sees introducing RecycLink's mission, benefits, and call to action to sign up. Then we have the user registration or login. Here we're trying to register as a buyer or seller. And as we are already registered, we're trying to hit our credentials with the email and password, which are already stored in the MongoDB. And there's a toast that shows up that login was successful. After we are logged in as a buyer, we can see the dashboard for purchase items and recycle insights. And when we hit on the purchase items, it shows the history of what we have purchased. And once we have seen that, we can go back for the dashboard and see the recycle insights, which shows the total recycling contribution of a buyer of total spent and recycled waste in kgs. And they can go for the marketplace to see the items that are there in the list. And here we can see we are using one as an example. So once we hit on buy now, it will place a bid to the seller. So here we will choose right now an option of used wooden pallets 30 pieces, which is $15. And we are entering buy now, and now we can see the bid was placed successfully. This is in the buyer perspective. So we're logging out currently as a buyer. So we'll once again sign in with the credentials that we are already saved as a seller category as a role. And we're going to hit in the same credentials that we have already registered with. And right now we are logged in successfully. So here we can see the seller's dashboard, which is different than the buyer's dashboard. Here we have the income analysis, that is how much money we are making from the application. And we have the total insights, which is similar to the buyer's thing. And we have like two more components, which is like add item and buyer's list. So we hit buyer's list and see the same bid that we placed as a buyer to the seller. So if we accept it, then we accepted the offer for $15. If not, we can choose from others. So here after we accept, there's a toast which says accepted successfully. And after this, we can go back to the dashboard and see how we can add an item. So here, once we hit on the add now button, here we can see a form which shows like the title, field, description, location, category, and how much is the price. And all of these details can be stored in the database once we hit add new item. So we're just filling in the form for the location, category, the price. So once that is done, we can upload the image of the object, and that will reflect in the marketplace as soon as we hit on add item. That's all. After all of this form is created, our item will be added successfully and there will be a toast that is appeared. So for the database, we connected MongoDB to the server.js, and we have created two collections, that is users and waste. In the users, it takes in the general information of the users, which helps in the authentication purposes. So this is the collection where the seller actually loads up all the add item button, where he enters all the details of the price, description, location, category, and he uploads an image. So those kind of data is stored in this collection. So you have seen all about how our application works like. Now it's your turn. RecycLink isn't just an app, it's a revolution. A smart, faster, an impact-driven way to turn waste into opportunity. Join the moment today, make an impact. Sign up today, start recycling, and let's build a greener future tomorrow. And that was Team RecycLink.